Can you,
Say go.
yeah, can you talk about the excitement you have now that it's time to go into training camp when there's so many high expectations? And also, I'd like for you to talk about what LeBron said when he talked about how everything should go through you to make you feel so much more important on this team. Yeah.
I'm excited just to get started. Can't wait till tomorrow, to be around these guys and knowing that we are going to be a step closer, to tipping it off for real. So I'm excited about that opportunity, to work with this coaching staff, to be here, and then for what LeBron said, it's very, very kind of him. We're gonna, I think feed off each other tremendously. I think we're two guys who are very selfless and just want to win. And when you have two guys like that, it makes both of our jobs a lot easier. And then we also have other guys around us who also, wants to win and is going to help us along the way.
Hey, Anthony, focusing on the offensive end, just considering LeBron and the attention that he draws defensively, what do you think that can do for your game that you haven't had in the past, just with you being the primary focus most times of the defense?
I think it opens up the floor. It opens up opportunity for other guys. He's always been a guy that commanded double teams, and he's also a great passer out of double teams. So I think, by him, commanding double teams, and it will open up my game up a lot of one-on-ones and single coverage defenses, and also being able to, swing it to the next guy who might be open as well. So I think it put the defense in the bond when you have two guys who you have to worry about every time down the floor.
AD right ahead. What was your reaction when you heard about DeMarcus's injury, and what have been your interactions with Dwight since he's been able to come aboard? I
was shocked, just knowing that he worked so hard to try to get back from his ACL. I mean, his quad and his Achilles. He hasn't, really had the opportunity to, be old DeMarcus, and he wanted this year to be the year because he felt like he was very healthy. And then, the ACL happened. So he's in good spirits. He's happy to be here still and be around the team. And we support him, all the way through. And, me and Dwight, very cool. He's been here since he signed here, working out. And we've been, working out together as well alongside, JaVale. So just trying to, get acclimated with each other, knowing that, a lot of times two of us will probably be on the floor together. So just trying to, build that team chemistry.
Anthony, media days are always kind of weird. I'm going to guess, though, that this is a slightly different experience than what you had in New Orleans. But when this is over, it's going to continue. I mean, all these people are very interested in the Lakers and the Clippers. So what do you think that this experience will be like for you going forward? How do you think it'll be different than maybe what you experienced in New Orleans?
Definitely, like a lot more people here. But I mean, media day is media day. Everyone wants to get a story. Everyone wants to talk to the players, take pictures and stuff like that. So it just doesn't faze me. What I'm interested in is, the stuff we do on the floor. Obviously, it's a bigger city, bigger media coverage, but I knew that, when I got traded here, so I'm prepared for that, and I think it's going to be a fun year.
Hey, Anthony, just to your right, over here. Hey, that's all good. So the Lakers have a storied history of big men who have done great things on the court, but have also become stars, I guess, really in movies and TV as well. You think of Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, those guys have all won championships and also become movie stars as a result. How do you sort of see yourself within that context, given your success in the NBA so far, what you want to do with the Lakers, and now being in Space Jam?
Nah, that was a one-time thing, brother. I don't see, that was very time-consuming. At least right now, I don't see any more movies, in my near future. But it was a fun experience, to be able to star. Well, I won't say star, but being a movie, that I grew up watching in my childhood. So to be, Space Jam 2 with other players as well, I think is a big honor for me and something that I can always, hold on to forever.
AD, to your right, this is obviously an iconic franchise with a national brand. How do you keep your world small so you guys can grow as a team and accomplish some of the high expectations that come along with this?
I think just knowing that nobody outside of the locker rooms matter. There's going to be a lot of stuff people say. There's going to be a lot of narrative that people try to tag on the Lakers, but we have to make sure that with all that being said, we have to stay close as a unit. From the players to the coaching staff, front office, it has to be just about the Lakers organization, and that's it. And if we're able to do that, then a lot of stuff that gets put out in the media or try to portray the Lakers to be something, or try to portray a player to be something that they're not, we can overcome that.
Anthony, to your right a little bit. To your right over here. Has LeBron spoken to you at all about, what it's like to play under the spotlight that comes with playing on one of his teams, the pressure? Is that something that you guys would talk about or not something you would address?
No, not something that he told me anything. But, you see it. Anytime you play under, big lights, night in and night out, or someone's, not someone, but everybody's watching you night in, night out. Like I said, you're going to hit obstacles. You're going to have adversity. You're going to have a narrative around you. But it's about how you overcome that. And I think we have a team that's very tight, where we can lean on each other and just put all that behind us.
AD, right here to your left. Yes. Hi. I know that you kind of make it a point to forge strong relationships, whether it was with Drew and Ja, working out over the summer. What was that kind of juxtaposition, working out with them and then forging this new relationship with your new team, and what kind of things did you glean from kind of balancing those relationships?
Those relationships extend way more than basketball. Been knowing Ja since I was in high school. He's from Chicago as well, and been knowing Drew for a while, in New Orleans. But those friendships and those relationships extend off the court as well. So it was an easy transition that we still talk, and then also bringing, coming here and building new relationships with the guys here. So all the relationships I have extend more than just on the court. So it makes my life a lot easier.
Hey, Anthony. I wanted to ask about the players' camp that you guys had. What was the energy like, and what was LeBron like? What roles did each of you take during those few days?
It was fun. We had some great workouts. Just trying to build some team chemistry before going into training camp. It's the first time we had everyone together. It was the first time we had everyone together, so that was pretty cool, and enjoyed each other's company, and just have one last hurrah before training camp starts. So like I said, we got some work in, enjoy Vegas, and now ready to get started.
AD, can you describe what your role was during the offseason, assisting the front office and helping to recruit players, conversations you had with others, and the vision that you gave guys as they were seeking to join you guys with the Lakers?
I think the front office did a great job of including, LeBron and myself in the decisions, to build this team. Every guy that is on this team, me and LeBron had a say-so in, and I think that's very important. When you go on to war with guys every day, it'd be pretty weird to go to war with a guy that you don't really like. So, they make sure they want to include us in every decision. And then, it wasn't really a vision. I just told guys, we definitely have an opportunity to do something special here this year, and all you can ask for is a chance in this league, and we definitely have a chance to do something special. And a lot of guys actually was texting me, like, man, you and LeBron, man, can I join? So it was pretty easy on my end. But there was guys that we had to try to, convince that we really wanted here, that end up, being here. And now that we feel like we have all the right pieces to do what we want to do and reach our ultimate goal. Now it's about just going out, buckling down and doing it.
Anthony, obviously, I mean, you're going to get asked about this all year, but free agency next summer. What have the Lakers done so far, do you feel like, to give you a sense of ownership in what's happening here? And then what has to happen this year, do you think, to make this a place you want to be long term?
I just want to focus on this year. Coming here, the Lakers definitely opened me with open arms and made me feel like this was home, but at the same time, it's about what we can do this year. We have a special team, a special unit, special coaching staff, and we're going to do whatever we can to focus on this year and try to come out victorious.